Hello, welcome to the channel. I got over to look in the camera, not at myself. Welcome to the channel, my name is James, and we're just 34 minutes into the end of my workout. I did all my weights today, and now I'm just doing my usual hour cardio on the treadmill. Find it a little bit tough today, but we gotta go. I'm actually doing this. See Coach Greg. If you don't know who Coach Greg is, Greg Doucette. He's helped me along. A lot of information. A lot of information he gives has helped me along. Has been a part of my journey here. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a little quick video. I'm a little bit tired today. I went to bed last night. Once again, I struggled to sleep. I think I've said this many times. Also, excuse the hair. It's very sweaty in here. I've got a fan on here, so I picked up as well. But I struggled to sleep, like to fall asleep. And I got two cats. Okay, and this will become important in the story in a moment. I got one cat who doesn't make a sound. His name is Neo. Okay, and he barely, you never hear him. He doesn't meow. Sometimes when he gets really excited, you hear like a noise or something like that. But as regards to like meowing, he doesn't at all. But then you got this right here. That is Samson. Samson is a very noisy cat. He meows a lot, and he does this thing in the middle of the night. So normally about 3 o'clock in the morning, he'll wake up. He does it all the time anyway, but it's a lot more frustrating when it's the middle of the night and it wakes you up, obviously. My arm is sore. So he won't like meow, but it will be like almost like a moan. So imagine like a child about to cry. So like that. That's what he sounds like. Okay, and it ain't half annoying at 3, 4, 5, blah blah in the morning. Now, there's a big difference between his meow and that noise. When he meows, he wants something. Okay, he wants a fuss, or maybe it's, I don't know, food time and he wants feeding. That's fine. But every other time, it's just this kind of like a whinge, a moan. Sorry, I know I'm shaking the camera everywhere. I apologize. But yeah, so as somebody who struggles to fall asleep, and then that happening, it can be frustrating, for sure. But yeah, so the story is I didn't get much sleep. Well, I did, but it was a broken sleep. Okay, so I'm waking up like 4 or 5 times because of the cat. So I got up, did all my morning stuff as you do, brush your teeth, whatever. I fed the cats and blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on the treadmill. I didn't do any treadmill or weights yesterday because I had a bit of a twinge in my back. So I was like, you know what? Let's not push it. So I did that. I jumped on the sorry. I forgot what I was saying. I jumped on the treadmill for 30 minutes this morning. About 3,000 steps. I thought, you know what? I just felt like doing it. And then I got all my food ready. So when I have, when it's my my weights day, when I do my weights along with the cardio, I eat a bigger meal earlier on. So I have these meals. I've got Singapore noodles, which is like chicken and pork, and all this stuff in it, noodles or whatever. It's about 500 calories, for 480 something calories, with like 40 odd grams of protein, something 40-50 grams. And then when it comes to weights day, I end up having something else with it to bulk it up, mainly protein. So I have these salt and pepper chicken breast skewers, and it's like 102 or 103 calories per skewer, but they're packed with protein. I can't remember how much is in each one. So I just chuck normally all 4 of them on, an extra 400 odd calories, but that's one of my main meals of the day. And that gets me going, especially when I'm doing weights. Well, I ate all that, and about 1 o'clock, I was like, blimey hell, I'm feeling like tired. As in like, I could fall asleep in my chair tired, which is not like me. Even if I'm really tired, that's not nothing I normally do. So I was like, right, what I can do is, I can either just go through it, wait for my food to settle, maybe like an hour, then get my pre-workout ready and go through my so like a routine I do before I do my weights and whatever. Just normally take your pre-workout and get prepared and sometimes mentally prepared to go and do it, because sometimes it's difficult, especially for me, and I think a lot of people can relate, to like mentally go and do it. But I was just like really tired. So I was like, right, I could either do that or go and get a nap. Now, I don't nap, but today I did. I went for a nap for like 2.5 hours, something like that. Got up. First thing I did was got myself some water, because I was feeling a little bit dehydrated, which is unusual for me. Because I drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water a day. But just at some point today, I was just feeling like really dehydrated, or just dry, you know, in the mouth. I mean, just because I had a nap, you know, who knows. But anyway, got myself some water, and then got myself a protein bar. So the protein bars I have are like flapjacks. I got a peanut butter flapjacks. They're like 240 something calories, 20 grams of protein, I think like 3 grams of sugar. So pretty good macros there. I don't know about the carbohydrates and all that. I'm not really too fussed about that right now. My watch is buzzing at me. Oh, it's telling me I've done 8,000 steps. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really care about all the other stuff right now. It's just more like calories and stuff I'm looking at, and fats obviously. So I had one of those, and then I got my pre-workout ready. Drank my pre-workout. I normally have my pre-workout like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour before I feel like doing it. And then I had my pre-workout and I waited for it to, you know, kick in, but it didn't. And I'm like, oh God, I feel really tired. God, I got to do my weights. I was like, you know what, just go and do it. And so I've got 144 BPMs right now apparently. So yeah, just go and do it. So I'll do my usual, jump on the treadmill for 5 minutes to warm up. Did all my weights. It was actually, I actually felt like really good doing my weights. I thought I was going to struggle, but no. And then here we are on the treadmill. So when I first went on the treadmill though, I was like, oh God, my legs have gone. My legs just felt like jelly, but I was like, God, maybe I'm going to have to split this up into like maybe two 30-minute sessions on the treadmill. But I've literally just gone, if I look at my watch right now, oh, it's backwards, but 40 minutes in, 20 minutes to go. So yeah, just thought I'd make a video really. I probably should have set up like the armor or something like that, so it isn't me wobbling the camera around. But yeah, there's no really point in this video, to be honest. I thought I'd do it. Little update. I know. Oh, so excuse I know I'm not wearing a t-shirt. That's why I'm keeping the camera high up. You don't want to see me any lower than here. It's just it's very hot in here, even though I do have a fan on. It does get very warm in here, so I need a haircut as well. I think I said this last time. My hair is so thick, and I think what it is as well, where I live in a small village, so there's not really much here, and there's basically you got to travel out to get to like the nearest town or whatever, like, right? There's not much here. You got like one shop, two shops. You got a pub, you got a chip shop, but there's also a hairdresser. So it's like a women's hairdressers, and they used to do a walk-in barbers years ago. I think it was on a Tuesday. If you went down after a certain time, you would there'll be like as a walk-in barbers for a couple hours. I don't know if they do that anymore, plus I don't know if you're a bloke, if you can get an appointment there. So I'm going to ask tomorrow. I really need a haircut. I've not actually had my hair cut professionally. Now I've cut my own hair. I just ended up getting a pair of clippers and shaving it all off, which I don't like doing. I haven't had my hair cut properly since before COVID. It was December 2019. I remember I was living somewhere else temporarily, and I went to this new place, and I was like, oh, I'm really nervous because I normally go to the same hairdressers. And then yeah. Anyway, this is beside the point. I'm rambling on. I don't think anybody's interested in that. But yeah, I'll quickly talk about the weigh-in this week. I was kind of disappointed that they only said half a pound, considering it was 12 days in between the two weigh-ins. And it kind of bothered me at first, and then I really thought to myself, well, I haven't changed anything. So why would what I've been doing for the last just over 6 months now all of a sudden not be working when I've been doing more and more over time? For example, the treadmill. when I first started I couldn't walk on the treadmill for a minute, 2 minutes on a flat. Couldn't do it on like a less than 2 miles, like 1.5 miles an hour or something like that, which is not fast. Now I'm on a 6 incline. I walk for at least an hour, sometimes it's more, and I'm walking at least 3, sometimes 4 miles now, depending how I feel. At the minute I've got on 3 miles per hour just because I was feeling a little bit sluggish. But yeah, it just goes to show what you can do given time. Yeah, a couple of months back, with being obviously 430 pound, being 80 pound lighter makes it better. But even that, just actually doing stuff. I think Coach Greg calls it progressive overload. Don't try and be better than somebody else, try and be better than yourself yesterday. And what does he say? Go harder than last time. But yeah, definitely go and check out Greg Doucette's stuff. He does make great he comes across, if you watch this, if you don't know who he is, his stuff is very, sometimes like comes across as comedic. He plays it up a lot, especially in the past, not so much now. But he does some fantastic advice, especially for the average Joe. Like, even though he's a bodybuilder or an ex-bodybuilder, he gives some fantastic advice for someone like me. I would love to be able to like just talk to him or something like that. But he's a guy with, you know, how many million? He's a multi-millionaire, and he's, you know, 2 million subs on YouTube or whatever. And there's me, just Mr. Nobody, just some other guy that he's seen probably thousands of, just trying to lose weight, you know. So, but and I'm gonna go because this is really hurting my arm and it's actually pulling my back. My back is sort of pulling. We've got hereditary. It's like I take after my dad. Always had bad backs. He had like sciatica and stuff like that. So I've had a history of bad backs myself. But yeah, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll be back. If not, if I don't do another video before this one, I'll be back on Monday with the weekly weigh-in, and hopefully, I'm hoping to be below. I should be, fingers crossed, be below the 350 mark. Yeah, I was 351 point something this week, so at least I would hope I'll be under the 350 mark, but we'll see. But anyway, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. There's probably videos popping up if you want to watch any of the ones that I've done, if you're interested. And I'm going to go. So yeah, as always, stay safe. Remember, you can do it. If you're having a bad day and you think you can't do it, just go and try and do something. And most of the time, but for me anyway, I have those days, I've said this before, I've had those days where you're just like, oh, I can't do anything today. But then if you just get up and try and do something, a lot of times, or all the times I've had those problems, I've always ended up finishing strong and doing it and doing everything. Not everybody's gonna be like that, but just do something. That's what I'm trying to say. And you never know where it's gonna lead. And even if you do something, you will feel better. It definitely makes you feel better. So I'm gonna go. This is 14 minutes. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.